in that, like, you in the AARP, right? Immediately. So I said, hey, she made a senior citizen comment. I made a joke. Do you have an AARP card? I'd kind of like one because I like the discounts. But she said, absolutely not. Never, because of their politics, right? I don't know anything about their politics. And what's weird about me, and where I think this Christian and politic thing intermingle in a very uncomfortable way for a lot of your right and left, but mostly right people, is that, like, so I get in trouble with my constitutionally conservative friends because when Colin Kaepernick refuses to stand for the national anthem, I don't really care. Does it bother me? Well, sure, it bothers me. I was a service member that signed up to give my life, if I was called to do so, for this great country, and for that man's right to take a knee, to burn a flag, to fill in the blank. And so, no, I'm not going to boycott the NFL. Could care less. I could care less. I hope that they do not restrict players' rights that are constitutionally granted to them to protest. That being said, as a free market capitalist, I thought the NFL should have, let's take the players off the field, and now there's no issue because it doesn't matter. We're going to have no players on the field, and you know what? If you do kneel and your team says don't do that, they have the right to fire you because in this world, in this way where we live, companies have the right to hire and fire and to dictate. If I'm going to write you a check, if I say, Allie, would you like to come to work for me? And Allie says, absolutely, I would. And I say, great. The only thing that, here's our handbook. And as long as you're not drinking and smoking and your hair's not bright green, it could be any color but bright green. But as long as your hair's not bright green, you have a job. And she walks in day one with bright green hair. She will not make it to day two.
Right.
You know why? Because I can make those decisions.
Because you own the business.
Bingo.
Yeah.
And so and I know it's taken me a minute, so bear with me. But where I'm going with all this is a lot of people find themselves torn between, like, a product, AARP, and their politics, or torn between, and it's not, and this is not about the AARP. Again, like I said, I don't know anything about their politics, and I would bet you that if I gave her the opportunity to explain that, she would have a rock solid, Jesus-based approach to why she doesn't want to support them. And that's the right way to live as an American Christian in this government and in this world. And so it's one of those things where, like, I choose Jesus first, America second, right? Like, that's my loyalty. I mean, my family obviously has their, I mean, we're talking about very different things. So I've gotten the email. Okay. I got it, Karen. We have to drive all that we do by the principles that we've discussed this entire time, right? Like, our politics, our everything is, for us, it's very easy. It's very easy. There's a book. I've got a code book. I'm in real estate, right? So when we build a neighborhood, we've got a code book. The code book tells us what we can and can't do. We've got to be X amount from setback lines, and we got to have this, and we got to have that, we got to have this. Like, my politics are very easy. Very easy. I've got a book that tells me how to feel about certain things. Now, that being said, this is where it gets gray, right? God's word is not black and white in most cases.
That's right.
Now, God is not ambiguous. And so it's that back and forth it's literally the process of sanctification. Like, it is your entire life. The rest of, from the time you meet Jesus to the time you pass on, hopefully, into eternity, you're dealing with that concept of, like, God's not black and white.
You're grappling every day.
Every day.
And the whole point of the grapple, and this is what people have to realize.
Come on with it. Preach, Mama.
The point of the grapple is intimacy. The point of the grapple is to wrestle with the angel until you walk with a halt. The point of the grapple is to absolutely cause the person who's grappling to fight and then fall into the arms of the one who loved them, made them, died for them. And it's messy. See, this is the thing.
Ministry's messy. Jesus is
messy.
He was
life
totally
is messy. Yeah.